bright, sunny morning in Hawaii, there was a lady. The lady dropped a packet and then she just left. The packet had a picture of a pineapple, so I told my friend Henry if he could open it. There was little tiny seeds, so then I told my friend Henry, why don't you plant them? So he planted them in well-prepared soil. Henry said it also grows best in a tropical climate where the nights are mild and the days are hot and sunny. Then he said, in Hawaii, that is exactly how the weather is like here. But it started to get dark, so he went to sleep. It was morning, so he looked around, and the stuff that the lady dropped grew a lot. It looked like a pineapple with leaves on the bottom of the pineapple. So I said, why don't you call our friend Apple? He'll know what to do because he knows a lot about plants. Our friend Apple's name was John, so I told my friend Rat to go get John. My friend Rat's name is Henry. So Henry got John and brought him over. But by the time Henry brought John and showed him the plant that we planted, they were too late because the plant was already born. It was a pineapple just like me. It looked like a pineapple with leaves popping out of the bottom of the pineapple, and that was exactly how they were supposed to look because I remember my friend Henry showing me a picture of how a pineapple is supposed to look. So we showed her around and made her feel like home. Her name was Katie Pineapple. Then it was getting dark, so we went to sleep. It was morning, so I looked around. Katie Pineapple was gone. Then the same lady who dropped the packet came back and said, okay, I'll just come back and get another pineapple later. So I thought, maybe she's still the Katie Pineapple. So I tried to follow her, but I couldn't follow her because I have no legs. But then I remembered that since my friend Henry is a rat, I said, Henry, really loud, and then he came. So I told him if he could follow the lady. Henry really did follow the lady. The lady led him to her house. But before Henry could get in her house, the lady closed the door. So then Henry said, why don't I build a catapult to launch me up to that open window? Henry used 5 ropes and 5 sticks and 2 rocks. The catapult that Henry built worked, so I tried to find Annabella Pineapple, but there was a cat, so then the cat started to hiss at me. I saw the lady walking towards me, so I called Henry and told him to come and hide with me, so he rolled me under the couch and he hid under the couch with me too. Then the lady came to pick up the cat because I think she heard the cat hiss. The cat was actually hers, so then me and Henry got to searching again for Katie Pineapple. Henry found Annabella Pineapple on the top of the lady's counter in the kitchen. But then I saw the lady pick her up and cut her up and make her into a smoothie. Right after the lady took a sip and she said, wow, this smoothie tastes good because I think because of the pineapple. And then Henry said, I'll just start to walk home and read a book or something. But then I saw something that was dark and brown. It was a pineapple seed that fell off of Annabella Pineapple before the lady turned her into a smoothie. I remember what pineapple seeds look like because I remember that I read a book about pineapples, and I said that pineapples do have seeds found just underneath the skin of the fruit, usually brown or dark brown in color. So I took the seed back to my friend Susie Pineapple. Henry asked Susie if she wanted him to plant the seed. Susie said, yes, please. Since Henry was going to plant the seed, Henry remembered that pineapples need to be planted in well-prepared soil, so Henry planted it in well-prepared soil. I also remembered that many tiny flowers that turn into small berries join together to make a pineapple fruit. I also remembered that each pineapple plant can only flower and fruit once, but the main plant usually produces offsets. Once it begins to flower, offsets are fruits that start to grow off the sides of the main plant. So then Henry brought John over to where Henry had almost finished planting the pineapple seed. I didn't remember the rest of the steps, so John told me to get a clipboard, pencil, and a piece of paper so Henry could remember the steps. So he asked me what Henry did, so I told him about what he did. John said that I did everything except I needed to water it and make sure that it is getting enough sunlight. Then I said, okay, and then I wrote all the stuff down. So Henry took John back home. After Henry got back home from dropping off John, Henry started reading a book about pineapples, and 15 minutes after Henry finished the book, and Henry actually did all the steps of how to plant a pineapple, but it took him exactly 15 minutes to finish reading the book. But at the end of the book it said, here's 2 fun facts. One of the fun facts said, a pineapple takes about 18 months to grow, but it takes even longer in colder climates. The second fun fact said, in 1493, a man named Christopher Columbus discovered a pineapple on Guadalupe Island. And then Henry thought, that is pretty cool, because without him, we would not have had the pineapple. I wish I could meet him. Then it started to get dark, so I went to sleep. It was morning, and days passed. Finally, it was 18 months, so Katie Pineapple told Henry if he could put her on his back and take her to see the pineapple that he planted. The pineapple was born. Her name was Rachel Pineapple, and Henry showed her around until she was comfortable. But then my friend Henry said, I think you're getting much taller, because Henry took Susie Pineapple's height yesterday and she was 6 inches, and then he measured her height again and she was 7 inches. Susie Pineapple said, yeah, I guess I am getting taller, and we spent the rest of our lives relaxing in the garden.